welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mini Chaudhary and I hope you enjoyed the Seychelles vlog that I made. If you haven't checked out that video, then I will link it somewhere in the description box below or also over here. So please make sure you check that out. Now, why I'm doing this video is because a lot of people were asking us a few questions with respect to our trip to Seychelles before we actually came here, and also while we were here, a lot of people had certain questions they were asking and a few queries that we had while we were planning this trip. So I thought to cover it all in this particular vlog. So I have basically shortlisted 15 questions here in my diary and I'm gonna just answer them for you so that when you plan your trip you can just refer to this video. Just to tell you all that this is totally based on our own personal experience from this trip, so keep on watching. Alright, so the first question that a lot of people asked when we said we are going on a honeymoon to Seychelles was where is Seychelles? A few people apparently did not know the place. So guys, this is located in East Africa. It's a very small island and it's surrounded by Indian Ocean. Do you need a visa for Seychelles? Yup, you need a visa, but you get that on arrival and there's no charges on visa. How to travel to Seychelles? So basically there's one flight, I guess, from Mumbai, which is a direct flight to Seychelles, but it was, I guess, full, so we did not get that. We took the Ethiopian Airlines, which was from Delhi to Mahe, which is like the most popular island and which has the airport in Seychelles. It was a 13-hour long flight with one layover at Addis Ababa. It was like a 3-hour layover. Also, I'm sorry if you are hearing the sound of the waves because I'm sitting in the balcony of our chalet and it's a beautiful view. So I hope it's not bothering you as much. How much does it cost to plan a trip to Seychelles? Now it basically depends on you, the kind of trip you are planning. If you're planning a very luxurious trip with, like, want to stay at a luxury hotel, of course the cost will be different for you, but there are, like, apartment accommodations also here which are comparatively cheaper. And of course, if you are commuting through a local transport like through buses, it will be cheaper for you. If you are commuting through a private taxi, like we mostly commuted through private cabs, so yeah, of course the cost varies depending on your priorities. But I guess if you want a good luxurious trip to Seychelles, you can tentatively keep a budget for around 3 lakhs per couple. What is the language they speak in Seychelles? So guys, they speak Creole, which is like their local language, but apart from that they also speak French and English. You see a lot of signboards and all the brand names, everything written in English, so it is very easy to be in Seychelles. Like, you can communicate well, and I think communication is like very important. When you can communicate properly, you can feel safe in a particular place. The next question is, what is the food of Seychelles? So guys, Seychelles, because it's an island, everything is imported, so mostly you get seafood over here, and I think it's a good place for non-vegetarian eaters. Like, you cannot find any issue if you are a non-vegetarian foodie, but if you are a vegetarian like us, you can face certain issues. So which is why we were carrying a lot of ready-to-eat packets from Haldiram's, and it was actually sufficing. We were not facing any issues with food. There are very few Indian food options over here. There's one Indian restaurant by the name Maharaja in Mahe. It is at Eden Island. And there's one which is owned by an Indian in Praline, which is by the name Oasis. You get Indian food over there as well. Convenient option is just carry ready-to-eat packets with you. We're also carrying some puris and parathas with us, so that when we are on the go, we can just roll it and munch it on. Which is the best month to visit Seychelles? We were told by a lot of local people here that November, this particular time when we are in Seychelles, it's the best time to visit. There's sunshine, but also the weather changes rapidly. Like just now, before I was starting this vlog, it was sunny, like totally sunny. The sun was right at the top of our heads and it was such bright sunshine. But just while making the vlog, the weather has changed completely and now it started raining. There are clouds, but I hope it gets clear because we have a photo shoot planned over here. Before coming to Seychelles, I did a little bit of research if November is a good time, and to my surprise, I found out that there's no particular time to visit. Like, there's no only particular month to visit Seychelles. Like, you can visit Seychelles throughout the year. Like, any time during the year. I think all the months are good to visit Seychelles. This is what I basically found through my research, but I think April, May, October and November is the best time to visit. This is what I have been told by locals over here. Is Seychelles safe to visit? Based on our experience, we can say that we did not face any such incidents where we were feeling unsafe or we were feeling like uncomfortable. We did not have any doubt in our mind while we were just traveling from one island to another island. We were safe. I quite felt that we are safe and we are in good hands. All the people that we came across while we wanted like certain guidance or something, I mean, I have to say that the people here are so warm, so welcoming, very friendly, It's a good, safe place to visit for sure. At night, of course, you might feel that it's getting too dark. There are hardly any street lights over here, and we asked the cab drivers that we don't see any street lights, but still it does not feel unsafe. What is the best duration of stay? How long should you plan a trip to Seychelles? Well, I would say that a 6 hour like hours is a 6-day and 5-night trip, and I feel that this is the best duration to be in Seychelles, because in this particular duration you can do everything. You can hop islands, you can you also do clubbing, and you can basically do a lot of water activities at the same time. And also we have like good amount of time when we can just stay at our hotel, enjoy the beauty of the property and just relax. So I think 6 days and 5 nights is a good, like a very decent period to plan your trip to Seychelles. The next question, which is very common, is what is Seychelles famous for? So guys, Seychelles is most importantly famous for its crystal blue waters. Like, as many shades of blue you can imagine, we have seen them all. It's so pretty, the water is so beautiful. Like in real, it feels amazing. It's so pretty, it's really gorgeous, it's breathtaking. Apart from the crystal blue waters, and it's very famous for island hopping. It's very famous for a lot of water activities like snorkeling, scuba diving, jet skiing, and I think fish feeding, which we did last evening, and it was awesome. Is Seychelles an expensive place? I think yes. Like the stay in Seychelles can be pretty expensive. Even the locals here admit that it's not a reasonable place to come. It's not cheap, of course, but I mean, if you have a good budget, and if you just want to make the best of an island, Seychelles is a great place. You won't feel that you've spent your money on something like not worth it. It's totally worth all the money you spent. Now, what are the best islands to visit in Seychelles? I would say there are the 3 most famous islands. One is Mahé, which is of course the most popular one. Second is Praline, and third is Ladik. So I will just brief you. When we arrived in Seychelles, we landed in Mahé, and we had then an inter-island flight to Praline. So we stayed in Praline for 2 days. On our second day in Praline, we went to Ladik tour, which is like another island, and we spent good 5-6 hours over there. And we explored the entire island on bicycles. So basically you can rent a bicycle, and you can explore the entire island. There are a lot of beaches. You can hop from one to another. There's a pizzeria where we also enjoyed pizza. It wasn't very good, but we were so hungry that we fully finished it. So these are the most popular islands, and of course after finishing our Praline stay, we came to Mahé through a ferry. Ferry is the most common mode of transport in Seychelles. So you basically go to a jetty, you get a ferry, you have to book it in advance, and then you can just go on from one island to another. And we now are in Mahé, and we had a 3-day stay in Mahé. And Mahé is the most popular island actually, and the capital of Seychelles, which is Victoria, is also in Mahé. What kind of clothes should you carry? I would say just carry your most comfortable clothes with light fabrics. Just carry like nice short dresses. Shorts also you would need over here. It should be very breathable, because it's like a moderate, sometimes humid kind of atmosphere. The sun is also shining so bright sometimes. You don't get any sweat although, but it feels very hot sometimes. And yeah, you obviously need swimwear. You obviously need to carry your accessories, like you need hat, caps, sunglasses, and you must carry sunscreen and throw on a lot of sunscreen every time you plan on going out, especially on the beach, because without that you can get a lot of tan. And anyway, I think we are already tanned even after putting so much of sunscreen lotion. And the last question, guys, is what currency should you carry when you plan to go to Seychelles? We are carrying euros and dollars. They are the most widely accepted currency in Seychelles. And no, actually we are not carrying dollars, we are only carrying euros. And of course the currency here is the Seychelles rupee. I mean, right now the conversion rate, like 1 Seychelles rupee is 5 INR. So I think this just sums up all the questions that I had jotted down for you guys. I hope they were helpful, and I would just wanna sum up by saying that I guess the Seychelles water and climate is quite suiting me, because I think my hair and my skin have not felt so good in a very long time, although the water is salty, and although it's like it's a humid atmosphere, but I still feel that my skin is feeling so fresh and my hair also feeling so good. So I think the weather is suiting me, and I would just want to conclude by saying that it's a beautiful place, such an exotic beauty, and there are a lot of Europeans here. We are seeing very few Indian people over here. I think we only came across 2 Indian couple in our entire stay, which is quite shocking. But of course it is like now becoming one of the most upcoming and one of the best honeymoon destinations. So even otherwise, I mean, it's a great place to visit. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A, and if you still have any more questions which you want to ask if you're planning a trip to Seychelles, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please give it a big fat thumbs up, and yeah, do share this video with as many people. Also subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.